Kickstarter finals. We got Dan, the Hyper Tapper. Got Mike Wizenek from OHIO.
Very nice.
1990 Nintendo World Championship finalist. He's kind of a mainstay on CTWC scene. So, be a good matchup.
All right, we're off.
Here
to
we
the
are.
races
Let's
here.
go.
This is the main event. Game 1 of the finals. Best of 5. Best of 5. Anytime you get an extra game to play with, you can get a little more aggressive.
Well, we all make the jokes about the 7s, but we know Jonas is actually 7.
Yeah. It's like Green Tea is 38, so Green Tea is way older than Dan.
A little early interact. I wouldn't call it a mess.
Right.
A little dirty laundry got to pick up.
Yep. Yeah, Mike's feeling the pressure here a little bit. Is he just gonna? He can clean it up with a line here. Line solves all of his problems. Not anymore. There's a very small window that was gonna be super clean. He does not. Oh no, he is.
Okay, going a little conservative, but that's good.
He's gonna burn. It's early. It's early. He knows that lines have been very scarce in this tournament.
You saw what happened with a 200,000 point lead in the last round. And, you know.
Oh no. Getting a little frantic with the left and right here. Sometimes just a little bit of a break can kind of throw off your timing a little bit. Maybe the morning coffee might be wearing off a little bit. The fact that we pointed out his age. To be fair, he brought it up. All right, monster dig.
Monster dig, monster lead.
Dan in a little bit of trouble though too. He's not going to be ready to slam down Tetris.
He's got a couple eyeballs peeking it.
Yeah, at least for a couple lines. Oh, is he gonna?
Go a little dirty.
He's going dirty. Wow, this is very early to get aggressive, especially with a 3 Tetris lead, but it pays off. Nice dirty Tetris for Dan there. Oh, some tough Z placements. Kind of got surprised by that burst a little bit.
This is the opening for Mike. He's ready.
Oh yeah.
Bring it. Bring it.
And a drought
now.
for
there
Dan.
It is.
Oh my gosh, but that
I saw a smirk. There's emotion.
That middle spire. He's flattened it out. Oh, again, he wants to clean with a Tetris. He wants to be efficient. He wants to be aggressive. And bam!
I was about to say, Dan has not looked rattled at all, but now all of a sudden.
Oh man, these builds are tough. He gets the line. That's gonna go a long way to for his stack health.
Need another one. The Z's.
Yo, little bit of a bailout sequence there, but he's still not out of trouble. It's nice getting the right L and then the line right behind it here. But Mike is closing the gap.
Mike is gonna catch
Look
half
at this.
Tetris.
Yep. Oh no.
I don't think you can hyper tap out of this. No.
He this is definitely diggable. This is definitely diggable.
Oh, there it is. You're right. That's why I sit behind the desk.
There was obviously like he needed a couple pieces, but he really clutched it out. But again,
still has the lead after all this.
How? That is amazing.
Mike has been open. He's been another drought, but he's keeping it pared down.
All right, Mike finally wrestling the lead away from Dan, but it took a while to get it.
And now Mike's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of trimming. Things have really exacerbated for Dan. He's making a lot of holes. We call these alternating burn shelves to the disgust of many.
Many people who don't understand language, like I don't either, but it works. Let's go with it.
Yeah.
Boom Tetris for Mike.
Still only a 1 Tetris lead here, but we're at 100 lines and the pace is pretty brutal right now. Both players having to do a lot of digging, a lot of pruning. Oh, but Dan is going to finally be clean. He just gets a couple more helpful pieces.
56 lines burned in a row for Dan right now.
Yeah, no,
he has a Tetris ready.
He's been deep in it.
And when he gets,
he bailed on it just at the last second here.
Mike has got to take advantage though, and he hasn't been able to either.
Yep. Okay, just widening the lead just a little bit.
We saw what happened with a 200,000 point lead last round, so it's
Right.
just like build it up, just build it, go.
Nothing is safe here. Man, Dan has chosen the correct time to get a little safer here. But woof, this RNG for Dan is just so brutal, so brutal. Just terrible Z's, terrible L's.
This is a classic Bidwell game right here.
Oh
Be like
goodness.
that.
Oh goodness. He needs to open that well up, and he has it. Winzenek is in a 36-piece drought. Oh my god, he's not taking the triple. Oh my god.
Transition, not good. Okay, get it, get it. Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But this isn't over. But
I mean, Dan is clean enough on that transition, composed enough, got his stack together just in time. It's so frustrating to see all those lines and know that you can't get them over.
What was the score? It went away. He hit start again.
Yeah, with the lead, it's tough to pass up on that triple, but it would have transitioned him, and he wanted to transition with a Tetris. We're at 113 burn. It has been 11 levels equivalent since we had a Tetris from Dan, but he doesn't need one. Oh, that's right. What was the score?
We're finding. We're
Okay.
getting.
Was it 360? 360,068.
God, Gordo, give that man a beverage, please.
Amna also had it. Moodoos had the approximate score, so we got people going on it.
So that means it's about a 2 Tetris.
One Tetris at this point. At this level, one Tetris is probably going to do it. And that's it. That's a result. GG's.
Wow.
Oh my god, North Ring scared the crap out of me. Such a troll. Wow.
Mike had it in the bag, and it just that one tap just couldn't get over.
Well, it was
that high transition.
High transition. You
Every
got to
time.
keep it low. You got to keep it low. It's just you're too vulnerable.
I mean, how often are you looking at your lines when you play?
At my line. Oh,
Your line
my
total.
line count.
Yeah.
I try to keep a healthy eye on it. Not too often.
You kind of have a feel, like time-wise, I would assume.
I have
you
a feel
play so much.
I have a feel time-wise. I also have like around 100 lines. I kind of look up.
Come on, Mike.
There's his landmarks. Yeah, Mike is a little shook from that
Come on,
last
Mike.
game. Oh my God. Get
it over. Okay, there we go.
All right.
We're in.
That'll do wonders for the nerves. Meanwhile, Dan opening a lead, playing a lot cleaner than last game. There's an element of desperation in some of these drops for Mike. There's kind of like throwing everything at the stack and seeing what fits here.
But
oh my
very
gosh.
fortunate
Yeah,
double line.
That's a bailout. That's a hot bailout. Oh, and he's getting out of this.
Oh my goodness. We have a match again, boys.
All right, both players. Man, 4 touches lead though. He's got his work cut out for him. Still incredibly early. Now 39 burn lines since a Tetris for our guy.
111 last game.
I know. That's considering you transition at 130.
Yeah.
That is most of 18.
So we've got a 5 Tetris lead here, 6 Tetris.
Yeah, this is a monumental lead at this point in the game. But like I said, it's still very, very early.
But it's early and you're clean. You just go with what you got.
Yes.
One Tetris at a time.
In my opinion, it's a little too early to go all out, but you got to keep an eye on it. And that's the problem. It's very distracting to monitor your opponent's score that closely, but you really need to know.
Well, I mean, if you know you're playing a bad game, you probably just know that you're behind.
Great little drought-resistant skim from Dan there. Really enjoyed that build. Took a little cheeky skim with the T block and got a Tetris.
And Mike's skimming away. He's down to 4.
Yep. Let's take a look at Dan and see if he maintains aggression here.
He does.
He's building slightly dirty Tetrises, so he's going to put even more pressure on. He's got a game up, so he can mess around a little bit. Oh, as I say that, he's gonna try to burn it down. Mike digging in there, down to 100,000 lead. Both players not ready for Tetrises anytime soon. I take that back. Dan is immediately ready for a Tetris and slams one home.
Damn.
This is about where the lead has been for a while. Nothing too major has happened. Mike has stabilized his field, but at the cost of a large lead for Dan.
Oh, we had to take a triple.
Yeah. Triples are not your friend right now.
That's the least efficient way to burn, is it not?
Dan has really recovered from that struggle game. It was really nice to kind of walk away with one there, given how much he had to burn. That's got to give him a lot of confidence going into the second game. Already eclipsing his score at 94 lines.
It's like the goal of the game is to get Tetrises or something.
Wow, his Tetris rate is increasing. This is max out pace. Just has been dialed in. No major digs, just a little garbage here and there.
We see how things can quickly turn, so let's just see when the bad news comes and how you deal with it.
Kind of a rough time to open up a center well for Mike. Cause him to burn it down. A little indecisive in his placements, I want to say. Meanwhile, non-stop Tetrising from Dan, increasing that Tetris rate into the mid to high 60s.
200,000 point lead.
Yeah, this is the biggest lead of the match so far, of the day.
Of the day.
For sure. But again, we haven't seen anything go past level 25. You know, we still have a lot of uncharted territory.
Just knock him down, Mike. There you go. Dan's getting a little cute, but if he's going to score with it, then who am I to say anything about that?
It's getting a little bit tough. You don't want that middle well when you transition. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you do, but we're getting close for the tricky stuff here, especially with a giant lead. You don't want to risk a lot in the name of pace. With that being said, I mean, Mike is still in a dig situation, and now Dan has transferred as well effortlessly, and he's ready to go.
Boom, Tetris for Dan. Amazing.
Up to 216,000.
62%. Not
he's getting
not
more and more.
Pace, but
this is max out pace.
Oh, is it?
Anything over 60, you're in the hunt.
Okay, you're right.
It's getting a little spiry in the middle, but
okay.
A slight misdrop, but nice T-spin. It wasn't a T-spin double, but it was still the same frame difficulty as one. So just nice to see him pulling off all the tricks.
All those lines that Mike's got to burn, but he does get a Tetris, so it's not over yet.
Absolutely.
He's going to need a miracle here.
235,000. I mean, my God. That needed to kind of be a dirty Tetris setup, I think. Let's just You're asking a lot from RNG right now.
I mean, you definitely don't want to play survival at this point. You want to go.
Oh, it's getting really high too. I don't know if that left side is accessible.
Ooh, nope.
That's gonna do it.
Strong game from Dan.
An absolute polar opposite from his first game. Dan really applied a lot of pressure there. Wonderful game.
Match point. So if you're head 2 games, how do you play it? Do you slow it down? I try not to vary it. What do you think?
You let 18 tell you what it wants from you. So if you see a lot of droughts, you see a lot of suffer sequences, keep it low. Keep it low. You got a couple games to play with. You don't need the 60 to 70% Tetris rate.
You basically make Mike play the game of his life to win.
Exactly. It would be Heartbreak City to give your opponent momentum with an early top out. An early top out really empowers Mike and lets him back into the game. So take that off the table. I mean, Tetris can put that on the table with a calculated Z burst.
And for Mike, just pretend it's 0-0, really.
Yep. Now you got to take it game by game.
Oh no.
Kind of an unfortunate piece sequence. You're not going to be wanting to deal with a lot of that. Look how many lines you need. You just need them all. Again, incredibly difficult ask to need the kind of RNG. The game's not going to give it. The game doesn't want to give it at all.
Oh no.
That's a tough one.
Wow. That's it.
That'll do it.
That's our championship. Dan is going to Portland.
Congratulations to the young man. Way to go, Dan! Played like a champ.